You know, Maxwell, I only have one question for you. Have you ever had butter on a Pop Tart?
Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.
Everyone is welcome here.
Hi.
Hi, Max.
New hot and cold cereal.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Maxwell.
And I'm Brienne, one of Max's moms. Welcome to Seriously Cereal.
Episode 319.
Seriously Cereal is made possible by viewers like you.
And by Blue Legacy, a volunteer-run nonprofit dedicated to bringing people together.
Find out more at
www.seriouslycereal.org. That's right, Spoody.
If you prefer your cereal dry, then you're a snacker, like our buddy, Bowler.
Hello!
Hey. Or if you prefer your cereal with milk, then you are a spooner, like our pal, Spoody, who's also Seriously Cereal's director.
Every month we post episodes with a theme. This month's theme is
Hot and cold.
oh, cereals or sorta cereals that can be enjoyed hot or cold.
Exactly right. Woo! And today's sorta cereal is Apple Jacks Pop Tarts.
Ooh, dibs on hot.
Okay. Alright, let's get our plates. There we go.
All right, these are a toaster pastry that are based on a cereal, so a sorta cereal.
Yeah. Sometimes we review sorta cereals that aren't even edible, but today we get to eat.
You know, Maxwell, I only have one question for you.
What's your question?
Have you ever had butter on a Pop Tart?
Yes, I have.
It is so very good.
My mom is making a joke about a grown-up show.
Like Seriously Cereal, Seth MacFarlane's grown-up show also has casts that are often full of diverse characters.
Yeah, a lot of his shows do. And, the world is full of diverse people. All right, Spoony. Let's learn. I once heard someone say that diversity is a bad word. But imagine if we were all alike. What if everyone had green skin, purple eyes, and spiky orange hair? What if everyone was tall and skinny? Or what if no one liked dogs and everyone only liked cats? It makes me sad that some people think diversity is bad. Just because I have autism, which makes me different, doesn't mean I'm bad. Just because I have two moms instead of a mom and a dad, doesn't mean I grew up sad or that I didn't have great-grandpas and uncles and male friends in my life.
Diversity is what you make of it. You decide how you're going to look at people who are different from you. If you see someone using a wheelchair, do you smile and say hi, or do you pretend they aren't there? If you see someone who dresses differently, or has lots of tattoos, or who speaks with a stutter, do they make you curious, or do they make you uncomfortable? Sometimes people feel uncertain when they see something new, but new doesn't have to be scary. Stay curious and stay friendly. Starting from a friendly place is always a great choice.
Hello, Maxwell and Brienne.
Hey, Chameleon.
A serving size is... There are calories per serving, and each serving has grams of carbohydrates and grams of added sugar. Children should have no more than 12 grams of added sugar each day, and adults should have no more than 24 to 36 grams of added sugar.
Thank you, Chameleon.
Nutrition facts are the facts of life.
I have never eaten 2 Pop-Tarts at once.
Well, a serving size of 2 is perfect to share.
Yeah, agreed.
One Pop-Tart is 185 calories, 35 carbohydrates, 14 grams of added sugar. That's a little bit better. Still a sweet treat, but not an entire meal. Yikes!
Hey, Spider. Hello, Bowler.
Hello, Seriously Cereal Team! I wanted to let you know that what you're reviewing today costs... And there are... servings. Let's figure out how much each serving costs. Divide the price by the number of servings. Ta-da! Math is awesome.
Thanks, Bowler. So then, one Pop-Tart would be 39 cents.
So, not very expensive.
Yeah, no. Spider, do you and Faith have a fun activity for us today? All right. Time to create.
Welcome to Time to Create. This month, Spider and I will be teaching everyone how to draw some of our Seriously Cereal friends. Who will we learn to draw? Well, last week we learned how to draw Spoonie, and this week we'll learn how to draw Bowler. Should our other friends be a surprise? Okay, so tune in every Saturday this month to find out which other Seriously Cereal friends we'll be drawing. Let's create! Today we'll learn how to draw Bowler. You'll need paper, a pencil with an eraser, colored crayons, and colored markers. If you want, you can download and print an activity sheet from the video description or from seriouslycereal.org. You can draw pretty much anything by combining these 5 shapes: a circle, a square, a triangle, a rectangle, and an oval. Let's practice. I know that practicing anything can be boring sometimes, but practice helps us remember. It's called muscle memory. To draw Bowler, we'll start with a circle for his body. Let's draw softly because some of these lines will get erased. Now we'll add an oval to make Bowler's bowl shape, and circles to make Bowler's eyes. Next, we'll add rectangles for Bowler's arms and legs. And a half circle for his big smile. Did we forget anything, Spider? Oh, you're right! Bowler's hat. Very true, Spider. Bowler's hat is called a bowler hat. To make Bowler's hat, we'll draw a circle and then we'll draw an oval for the brim of the hat. Now it's time to trace the lines we want to keep. And once the black lines are dry, we'll erase the extra pencil lines. time to color. I'm going to use crayons to color today. All done. You drew bowler.
Bye, Spider.
Bowler.
Thank you. I like yours
That's
too.
great.
Nicely done.
Thanks, Jax.
Ready to move?
Let's go, Jax.
Whee! Find the move that works for you. See you next time.
Okay, time to talk, time to learn, time to create, time to move, and now...
Time to taste.
All right. Okay, so per her dibs, Brienne is trying the Pop-Tart hot this week while I am having it cold. A little switcheroo from last time. I guess we're not...
Orange inside.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess we're not snackers and spooners this time, huh? We need like a different title, like heaters and coolers. No, those are just different temperature devices. That is a cool color, and it has a slight scent, like a little slight, like maybe like cinnamony scent. And if you can see, they have what seems to be little crumbles of the actual cereal on the Pop-Tart, which is pretty cool. Usually, I do actually have Pop-Tarts cold. Because they are like a bit of a quick, like little sweet treat, so yeah.
I actually also usually have them cold because I usually have them if I'm backpacking or hiking.
Okay, but one thing I will say though is having Pop-Tarts cold, some of the flavors might be a little more subtle, and that's pretty consistent with most Pop-Tarts, unless it's like, I don't know, like chocolate, like s'mores Pop-Tarts, where it's like really pronounced.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I feel the same about those too.
Really?
Yeah.
But I bring this up because I think that is definitely the case here. There's like a very slight artificial fruit taste, and then maybe like a little bit of like cinnamon or something.
No, I don't know that it's the hot versus cold because that's the same for me.
No.
Yeah, it's not like in your face cinnamon or in your face apple.
Okay, that's actually interesting because I find like with like those pumpkin pie Pop-Tarts we put out a while ago, they were definitely more pronounced when they're hot. So
that makes sense.
That is actually curious. That is interesting. I would have expected it to like kind of bring out the flavor a little more. It should be noted, while I don't dislike Apple Jacks, they're probably not like one of my favorite cereals. I don't go out of my way to get them. I may not have like the best palate for like discerning how similar they are, but when I think Apple Jacks, I think like classic artificial apple flavor, like a little bit, and then cinnamon on top of that. And there's the slightest hint of that here, but I'm not really... It's not as pronounced as, honestly, I feel like it should be. Because a little bit ago, didn't they release like an apple cinnamon Pop-Tart? Some sort of caramel apple Pop-Tart?
Apple pie, maybe?
Yeah, like apple
Something
pie.
like that? Or apple fritter?
Yeah, apple fritter, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it could taste more like apple, but I don't know how much Apple Jacks really taste like apple. Like, they're apple-ish, and this is, to me, apple-ish. It's not bad. I don't know that it's my... No, it's definitely not my favorite Pop-Tart, but not bad. I think I would probably give it, like, 4 out of 5. Like, pretty good, not mind-blowing, but, like, tasty. Solidly tasty.
I think for a Pop-Tart, I want more of a pronounced flavor. I think I might give this more of a 2 in my book. I think you are right. Like, Apple Jacks, the flavors are a bit subtle. I think for something like a Pop-Tart, they should have gone a bit more with the flavor. Like, more of an apple flavor, a little more cinnamon. Like, comparing this to, like, the, strawberry Pop-Tart or the cinnamon brown sugar Pop-Tart, like, those definitely have a distinct flavor. This, I think it's kind of lost. I think I would have gone a little more extreme with the flavors, and it's especially interesting because this doesn't actually look like the actual cereal crumble on here, so I thought that the flavor would be a little more pronounced because, the actual cereal is in.
Yeah, I mean, to me it tastes like the cereal just because the cereal isn't,
fair.
That, like, in your face.
I guess that, honestly, I guess that might just be like a thing with me and Apple Jacks, honestly.
Maybe.
I think I would still give it a 2 though, all in all.
No, that's fair.
It's not bad, but it's also, when I think of a Pop-Tart, I think I want a little something more, and I don't think I'm getting that here. It's not bad, but I guess consider it like a positive too, but it's something that I'm not gonna personally get more. Alright, Spoony.
Well, we're done with our snack. Now what?
Would you like to hear a story?
Oh, yes. We're listening to When Longneck Learned to Love.
Yeah, I've loved longnecks for a very long time.
Oh, a herd of Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
But they don't call them that anymore, do they?
Well, okay, back in the 1870s, paleontologists discovered the Brontosaurus. But in 1903, they looked at the bones of an Apatosaurus and thought they and the Brontosaurus were the same thing. So because the Apatosaurus was found first, they renamed the Brontosaurus to Apatosaurus.
So now we call them the Apatosaurus.
Well, no.
So what do we call them?
Well, in 2015, paleontologists looked even harder at the bones they had, and they realized that Apatosaurus and Brontosaurus were different dinosaurs after all. And so...
So we do call them Brontosaurus.
You got it.
I'm just gonna call them long necks.
Fair. Let's get our cereal horns. There we are. By the magic of our cereal horns, we call our friend the Bookacorn!
Hello, kiddos. Today we're going to continue reading When Longneck Learned to Love.
What happened last week?
Well, last week we met a little dinosaur named Longneck who was worried that people wouldn't like a story that he was trying to tell.
And Mother Longneck told him not to worry.
Let's see what happens next. The next day it rained, and Longneck stood in the wet sand and pebbles at the edge of the lake and sighed. Growing Longneck sigh a lot. "What is it, son?" his mother asked when she came to the lake for a drink. "I want to draw a picture in the wet sand." Longneck looked down at the shore and shuffled his feet. "But I don't think it will be good enough." "Good enough for what?" his mother wondered. "Good enough for people to compliment and praise," Longneck explained. "I don't think compliments make a picture good," his mother offered. "Art is subjective." Longneck was confused. What does subjective mean? It means everyone has their own opinion, and no one opinion is right or wrong. And his mother stepped away to find some leaves to eat high up in the trees. About a week went by, and once again Longneck was sighing. This time he lay on his back with his feet in the air and the moonlight and stars shining down on his belly. His mother walked by on her way to chorus club with the other Longneck parents, but she paused and asked, "What's keeping you up so late, my son? Why aren't you dreaming of leaves and fresh water and the cool wind on your face?" To be continued in our next episode.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
We're still not big enough to be paid through YouTube, but you can support the show by heading over to seriouslycereal.org.
Because this show is safe for kids, YouTube turns off comments, but we love hearing from you. Go to seriouslycereal.org and click the mailbox. Write to us, and we might read your message in a future episode.
Seriously Cereal will be back next Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific time with another hot and cold Sorta cereal.
See you there.
Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.